What is up, guys? Walo here, and I'm here with my co-host, who's also the producer.
Two jobs.
That's
me.
Right.
I can do them.
And sitting in for the other part-timer is our new part-timer.
What?
Mrs. Producer.
What?
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Hey.
Oh my God. You know how long it's been since I've heard that?
Yeah, that's been a long time. That's been a long time.
Who used to call you that? Kelly. Kelly used to call you that all the time.
Well, you know.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Yep.
Because she needs a man to hug and kiss. Get it?
Ha, ha, ha.
All right. Man, again, I feel like I haven't seen you forever. We have to stop this shit. You have to start coming to the gym with me.
After next week, you got me.
All right.
Monday.
Well, cool.
I'll be there to go ahead and vomit.
Fat ass.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Who said that?
Yes.
Was that your wife saying that?
Yes.
Fat ass.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah.
You know?
This is the second week in a row, 4 days.
Check out the guns, guys. Check out the guns.
Oh man, we get a free show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They're a little flabby, but they're getting better.
Jalen better watch his ass.
Why?
Cause man, you're starting to get those guns.
Oh man.
Now, I mean, you're going to have to do
I'm never going to get to that level. That's for sure.
well, between that and you would have to do, I don't know, a few thousand shrugs.
I know. That boy's got some trice on him.
Jesus Christ. You ain't,
Crazy.
You ain't fucking triangling them.
The what?
You ain't going to triangle them ever.
No, I don't think he could ever get triangle unless you're like 6'8".
Yeah, you would have to be somebody like, Chad Hardy. It's one of those guys. It's super long legs.
And even then, I think he just breaks out of it.
Yeah, he'd probably just break their shins, just flex and hear his leg snap.
For sure. I mean, I haven't seen him in a couple of, maybe months, but I'm sure he's still big.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get small in a few months.
260 pounds of mass appeal and sex appeal. Jalen Foster.
That's right. Mr. I take my shirt off at gay bars.
Did he tell you that story?
Yeah, he said that story when he was on the podcast.
Oh, okay. He was having a good time. Mm-hmm. So, have you been keeping up with the draft?
A little bit. I've actually got the tracker pulled up so I could see through the rounds.
Well, I'm not much of a football-y guy. I mean, I do follow the JAGS, and that's about it. And, every once in a while I'll catch SportsCenter, which I haven't even watched in months. The only thing that I've watched in SportsCenter is the fights.
Yeah, there's fights tonight too.
Yeah, ESPN Plus, right?
Yep.
And who's the main event?
I don't know.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about it until I saw it on Instagram.
Is Cowboy Oliveira against Mike Perry?
Yeah,
the main event.
I think that is the main event.
Yeah, I heard Mike Perry on the UFC Unfiltered podcast. He's funny as fuck. That's a guy that we should try to get on the podcast.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, no, fuck him.
No. I was a pretty big fan of his for a little bit.
Past tense.
Well, I mean, I was a little disappointed in the way he kind of talked his way at the Cerrone fight.
Well, what about it?
Just there again, it's that shit talking thing. The way he handled himself with Cerrone, talking about he was going to put his old ass down, this and that. So I was kind of like,
But what is he supposed to do? He's trying to sell a fight. I mean, he doesn't talk as much shit as some other people.
I agree.
And at least he's funny about it.
I agree, but I'm also like, did you listen to Jorge Masvidal on Rogan?
Yeah.
Okay.
He don't play that shit.
He don't play that shit.
No.
He don't think you should play that shit.
No.
He's like, where I come from, we're fighting already. Why talk shit?
Yeah.
Why do that?
I saw the video of him and what's his fucking name? The British guy. God, I forgot his name. Fuck him anyway. Guy walks by, he's doing an interview. He goes, July.
Yeah.
And Masvidal goes, maybe.
Yeah.
And he says something else. He like, what? He walked up to him with his hands, in his back. And I guess some of the other guys were like trying to like come at him. Bro, he hit him with that
three-piece?
three-piece and a soda.
3-piece and a soda.
And those punches came out quick.
Oh, yes, they did.
They came out quick.
Busted old boy's face.
I know. Like the shit that didn't happen in his actual fight happened in the back, in the hallway, whatever.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
busted
shit.
his eye open.
But I agree with him. Why are you trying to steal my shine? I'm doing my interview, And there again, he's mad at himself for even doing that because he's like, now I'm making that bitch famous.
Yeah, famous, yeah. Well, now he's got a fight with Ben Askren coming up, and that's
He really doesn't like Ben
he
Askren.
does not like Ben Askren. Well, fucking Ben Askren is on Twitter like a 14-year-old girl all the time too.
Ben Askren makes it hard to. I mean, it's one of those where you either have to you want to love the jester, or you hate him.
He's funny sometimes.
Sometimes he is, but sometimes he makes it hard to like.
It's like, bro, you're so corny right now with this bullshit. It's like, dude, really? You thought that was funny?
Hey, not everything's going to hit. But I mean, he's like the fucking dad bod. I could see him standing around in some cargo shorts, a button up shirt, and some white New Balance fucking sneakers. Kind of, that would be Ben Askren.
Well, did you see when he went to one of the press conferences, he had like slacks, a nice shirt, and he had like flip-flops on? Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you wearing? I thought it was funny, but still.
Oh, quick shout out too. Thank you, Walo. Walo got me some of the, what is it? The Lard's, superfood. Laird superfood creamer. Good.
Yeah.
It's good. You wouldn't like it.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it.
Okay, all right.
It's a little, I had to throw it in the Vitamix and really froth it up because it was a little powdery. Speaking
of shout outs, we need to send a shout out to, Sportzilla. We are now part of Sportzilla. So if you guys like talking sports, and getting into arguments with people, just join the page.
Yes.
Just troll each other like I do. I just go in there, throw a couple of comments and,
throw the grenade
Stir
and
the
run.
pot.
Yeah, stir the pot.
Yep.
That's exactly what Jared said on Brandon's podcast. Talking about stirring the pot. Yeah. He likes to stir the pot. So,
stir the pot?
Yeah, so if you like stirring the pot,
okay.
Go to the Sportzilla page. Mm-hmm. Easiest way to find it at this point. I don't have the actual Facebook link. Probably facebook.com/Sportzilla. Yep. But they're also on our website, lrtlk.com. All you have to do is click on their page and then click on their picture and it'll take you straight to the webpage. To the Facebook page, I'm sorry. And just request to join the page and somebody will get back to you in a couple of minutes and you can start talking shit. There's plenty of guys talking about the draft in there.
Yeah.
Since Thursday. And I saw that the Jags picked up Josh Allen from Kentucky.
Yes.
And with the 7th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars pick Josh Allen. Who? I don't follow college football. So I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? It said 6'5", and I read it backwards. I'm like, why the fuck did they pick up a guy who's 5'6"? What the fuck is he gonna do at linebacker? And then 6'5". My mistake.
Oops.
It was like I read 5'6", 280 or 260. I'm like, that's a little bowling ball. But I had it wrong. So sorry, Josh Allen, for making you like a foot shorter than you are. And welcome to Jacksonville. Or should I say Duval?
Oh, don't.
Why, you don't like that? Why?
That's,
You think it's gay?
No, I don't think it's gay. I just think it portrays us as like a whole bunch of fucking idiots in the South.
Listen.
Trust me, we don't need that call.
We don't need that call. There's plenty of those around here.
I don't know. That's cool. Everybody wants to do it. Hey, yay, Duval, whatever. Yeah.
It's fun.
I mean,
fun.
I'm not getting a tattoo of it or anything.
Oh, so. No, I am.
I'm sure people have.
Well, yeah.
Well, we never talk about actually the Jaguars picking up a franchise quarterback in Nick Foles.
I know. A lot of people are a little, some people like it, some people don't.
Why not? I mean, he's got a Super Bowl ring. He let the
so does Leftwich.
Yeah, but Leftwich was on the bench. This guy's the leader. I love Brian Leftwich.
Yeah, because that was Walo stirring the pot the other day. There was a big quarterback controversy, top 10 list kind of thing going on, and that was Walo's comment. Like, well, if you're going by Super Bowl rings, Leftwich,
Marino doesn't.
Marino does it, but Leftwich has got a ring.
We all know that Marino's not as good as Brian Leftwich.
Of course not.
Never in a million years will Marino amount to the things that Byron Leftwich. Brian Leftwich. It's his twin brother.
Right.
Byron Leftwich, excuse me, amounted to in Pittsburgh. Come on.
Right.
Marino, get your shit together.
I know. I hated that Marino's very last game was here. It was against the Jags.
63-3.
Yeah.
That was an ass whooping.
It was. It was like one of his worst games ever.
Miami picked up a franchise quarterback too. They traded, Rosen from the Cardinals?
No.
Hello, he was already playing for the Cardinals.
Oh, was he?
It was a trade. So
Yeah, not in the draft. He's talking about a trade.
before the trade, Robbie Rodriguez posted a hat of the Dolphins because he's a fan or whatever. And I'm like, that's the best thing they'll have all season, a cool hat. And boy, did he shut me up a couple of minutes later when
They heard you.
when they did that trade. I was like, ugh.
They were like, "Oh yeah, Wallow, fuck you."
He's like, well,
Watch this.
We'll check this out. Yeah. So
I don't know. I'm happy for the Jaguars. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a big football fan or whatever, but I don't know. I think it's cool. We need somebody like that has a big name to it.
we did have a big name quarterback.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was the same guy literally when we were at the Guns and Hoses who got into the ring to kind of, promote his foundation
His
and all
charity
that.
work,
His
and he got booed.
And just the whole time
You know what?
he was talking.
Jacksonville, fuck you. Show that man some appreciation.
A little bit.
He took you to the AFC Championship game.
He did.
I
He
mean,
just didn't have that. I don't think he had that extra step.
Nobody they've ever had has had that extra.
Brunel did
Well,
until he got hurt.
That was short lived.
I know,
Yeah.
but still, when they went into Denver and Denver was supposed to win it that year, and they killed him in Denver. Oh man, that was so sweet,
yeah.
so sweet.
They've always.
But that was
just
like
been
20 fucking years ago.
a little lackluster to me.
And then what? Like 2 years ago, I mean, we had a good run. God damn it, I said
You said we, and you were shitting on me.
I was. Anyways, they had a good run,
Right.
And I mean, they actually got us watching because I normally don't watch
Yeah.
football.
Me
And
neither,
then,
yeah.
Shit, we were downstairs, and that was the same day we had Austin on.
Yeah.
Shit.
We started the podcast super late
Yeah.
on that day.
Yeah, we're like, Austin, you want to come start the podcast? Yeah, after this play. Sit on my couch watching the fucking
and then
game.
everybody was like,
Probably the only game we watched in like 5 years.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's
we're
one of
a
those,
little bit bandwagoners. Is that
No,
bandwagoners?
I'm
I
not
still support him.
I support him.
I
Good
just,
for them.
I
but
just don't watch as much as I should.
I don't have like a NFL team that I'm like, yeah.
No, I do. It's the Jags.
Yeah, so
I
I
always
don't-
want them to win, but
Well, I mean, I always want them to win too, but it's not like I don't have any of their apparel. I'm not keeping up with them. It's not like, like I have Braves stuff. I have Braves jersey. I watch the Braves. I follow them on Facebook, keep up with, how the Braves are doing. But that's really about the only team that I'm like, rah, go.
baseball.
Baseball. Hell, I want to go to one of the games. Probably not this year. It'll probably have to be next year. But I'd like to go to a few of the games up in the new ballpark.
Where?
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Well, then they Turner Field, isn't it new?
Yeah. That's what I said. I want to go to the new ball field.
Well, yeah, but it's like 10 years old.
No. No. This new stadium's only like 2 years old.
no,
No.
maybe. No, probably not. A year, maybe.
No.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved stadiums. They literally, the stadium is
Yeah.
right across the street from our office building.
Well, they were at, what was it? Fulton County Stadium.
Yep, which was a shithole,
Then they went to the new one.
which was still a shithole. And
This
then
is another new one.
This is another new
Oh
one.
my God. I can't keep up with all these fucking
Now this
new
one is
stadiums.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we've been to the
Battery
stadium just to eat or
Yeah.
whatever because there's a lot of restaurants around there, but not been to one of the games. But it's fantastic.
They've made the park. See, the other two stadiums were literally single use. The only time you had people there were for a game. That's
Yeah.
it. The new stadium has a whole area that is shopping, and that's where Wahlburger is. So
Yeah.
there's people there every day. There's something going on.
You ever
there.
been to Wahlburgers?
Yeah, we went. That's where we went. Was
Yeah.
when we went to the stadium. We went to Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
Really good.
You guys get good vibrations when you get there?
We liked it.
I liked it.
What? What?
Oh, you guys didn't get my fucking
I got it.
joke.
I got it. I was waiting to see if she did.
What is,
Remember Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch?
oh God!
Good vibrations.
Yeah, that just went right over my head. I'm sorry.
But believe it or not, man, the burgers were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they were. They really
were.
Yeah, they had great shakes. I mean, it really.
What about
everything
their fries?
Yeah,
their fries suck. I'm out.
No, Tyler loved the fries.
Yeah.
So
Well, he probably drenched them in ranch.
Well, he's a fry and ranch connoisseur.
yes.
Yeah.
So
He'll tell you
they
if
gave him a bucket of ranch. He's good to go. He
Yes.
loves that place.
They gave him a bucket of ranch?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
they
like
filled him
this-
up a big bowl of ranch.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because that's what he always asks for is, I
Ranch.
want fries and a bucket of ranch.
bucket.
Yeah.
There's only been 2 places.
The bucket is like this big.
That's the funniest thing. God, was it 2 years ago? 1 or 2 years ago, we went to Disney's water park. I can't remember what's it called.
Blizzard Beach.
Blizzard Beach.
Blizzard Beach. Yeah.
And so we had like the bungalow and all that to ourselves. And so we have our waitress. And she asked, what we wanted to order. That's what he said. I want fries and a bucket of ranch. So she wrote down on her ticket, bucket of ranch. And I took a picture of it. It's on one of the computers. But she literally went back and, like a bucket that you would use for like building sandcastles.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, too.
She filled that thing up with ranch.
Yes, it was full.
She did.
A
She said,
pail bucket full
of
of ranch.
like she said everybody in the kitchen was just losing it, like laughing and going, that is awesome. And that
Well, how much did they charge you for that fucking bucket of ranch?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
So it was like, we're gonna provide what you want, but we're also gonna have fun with it.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yes.
It was like his birthday, that's why we were there. So they were like, you know what? You asked for a bucket of ranch, you get a bucket of ranch, bro.
You got a bucket of ranch.
Dude, that kid's eyes like blew up. She came out with that bucket and she goes, I got you a bucket of ranch. And he was like, what?
That kid was the happiest he has ever been in his life. He'll still talk about that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it was recent.
Now you should have
Fairly
seen.
recent.
I'll have to show you the pictures. Yesterday he had a color run at his school. They had a color run for dyslexia, so you had to,
Oh, okay. I thought you meant something else.
No, you racist bastard.
Well, you guys are white and you got the Confederate flag downstairs.
Oh bullshit!
I was just making
Flying high, baby, flying high.
Jesus. But so his only thing, you had to donate money.
Yeah.
And you had to reach a certain level, so you got a colored blaster, which is basically just a water gun that had dye in it. Since it's a color run, they all wear white t-shirts.
Okay.
So, Poppy came through, last minute donation, got him up to that point. And then, of course, my little sister's, is it fiance yet?
Sure, we'll go with it.
Yeah. He donated some too.
He's just hitting it. Let's just be real.
It's cool. We don't really know.
Yeah.
I mean, we love him, but
Yeah.
we just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Side piece. Whatever.
Spike is cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But,
With a name like Spike,
well, his real name's Chris.
he has to be.
His real name- But, so he got that. Well, dude, watching these kids run, and it was a pretty good clip of what they had to run, but they're, just die on everybody, throwing it, and who the hell is calling me?
Bro, what is your phone on?
I have no idea. That is a complete rookie move on my part.
No shit. You're like brand new to this game all of a
Right.
sudden.
Wow.
Like Squirrel.
Oh, I'll put mine on later.
Anyway, continue.
So, a couple laps in, he gets his blaster and he gets to squirt people and stuff. He did 9 laps, but
Hope
watching,
you didn't get anybody pregnant.
oh, Jesus. But so they had like the Costco condiment things, like you would like for a condiment, those little containers. That's what they had the powder dye in. These kids are like popping the caps off of them
Yeah.
and just dumping it on people's heads.
Oh.
And like, so when Tyler got through, I had to put a towel down because he's in my truck. And his face, he has like blue teeth from eating dye. His face has got dye all over it where somebody just like doused him in the face. He had a great time. We came home. I had to hit him with the hose. That didn't work. Got him in the pool. Started trying to, wipe him down with a rag. That didn't work. I mean, the shit's not coming off. And I'm going,
So he's looking like a Smurf?
dude. He looked like Shrek because it was green. And I'm going, fuck. I was like, all right, come on, we're just going to hop in the shower. And then we just hopped in the shower. We had to sit in the shower for like 20 minutes. And I'm sitting there with like soap and a rag and a fucking brush and just scrubbing.
There's got to be an easier way.
One would think. I don't think so.
The bleach hurts, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you pour it on
just like pour it on their head. I think that's
well, if you pour it in their eyes, it's gonna hurt.
I think people are against that sort of thing.
He still has green on him, like in his armpit. Like I just couldn't scrub it to get it
He's
off.
the Hulk.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. But he had the best time. He was like, this is the greatest day of my life. And I was like, okay.
Exactly.
Why are you making him sound retarded? That's not funny.
Because that's how it sounds.
I mean, sometimes.
He does some retarded shit.
I love the kid, but yeah.
You use the R word.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Just ask Segura.
Yeah.
Yes, you cannot say the R word.
Anyways.
Moving along. So he had a good time. That's good.
That was. I had to take pictures, send it to Poppy. I was sending some to Amanda.
What's up with you speaking Spanish all of a sudden?
Poppy?
Yeah.
That's Dad.
That's
I know what it means.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what they
love
call my dad. They call him Poppy.
Oh, you're.
That's his grandfather name. Is Poppy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They call Mom Nini.
Nini and Poppy.
Nini and Poppy.
Yep.
What? What's wrong with Nini?
We're well diverse.
I just can't get into the whole Nini or Nina or.
Well, it's one of those things where
It's a southern thing.
I guess, but I mean, we really didn't push, like, we didn't tell them.
No.
This is Nini.
They went with it because they call my mom Grandma.
Yeah, they call her mom Grandma. They call my mom Nini.
And she doesn't like it. It sounds old.
Well,
I like it.
you're old.
Yeah,
Yeah, Amanda, she's old, isn't she?
sure. She's not Poppy at all.
Because the other day, Amanda was telling,
His dad and my mom are the same age.
she was telling her mom a story from work. And she was like, I had this old lady. And she was like 63 years old. And her mom was like, bitch, I'm 63 years old.
What the hell? And I'm like, oh, shit. You just don't realize, when your parents get a little bit older, you see them at a certain age, not the number age.
Yeah.
But, when you see them, you don't realize it until like you're talking like that and you're like, oh shit, they are the same age as
Yeah.
these.
Like when you look at my dad, you wouldn't go,
people,
that's 63 years old.
But you don't, they don't look like it. They don't act like it. So it's hard to kind of equivalent.
Well, they ain't got it. They haven't dealt with kids in over 20 years. So yeah, they're fucking good.
Yeah, good for them.
Right?
Yeah.
Waiting for that.
You say your dad goes to Vegas and
Yeah, he goes to Vegas, him and the gays. They went out and had a great time.
him and the gays.
They love him.
Your mom went too. It just
Yeah.
wasn't him and the kids.
Yeah.
You gotta remember we got some new listeners, so you gotta.
Oh, sorry.
So just to bring it back a little bit. Chris's dad is not gay.
No, he's
No.
not. But
they
hangs
have
out with the gays.
But they have two designers that
Yeah.
designed their new house. They remodeled. They are gay, and they call themselves the two
gays.
gay designers.
yeah, that is the name of their company. Is
yeah.
Two Gay Designers.
Yeah.
So they just, everybody's referred to them as the gays.
So if you hire them, you will have a nice.
You're gonna have a banging spot,
a
bro.
color coordinated house for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's like your hardwood floors and your countertops. They're gonna match.
They even came over. So like
Their curtains will match the tray.
yeah. They even
They will make sure.
So for Christmas, like we had this whole big tree fiasco. We had to go and pick up all these fucking Christmas trees for my mom, get them all set up and everything else. And then, so that happened. We came back a couple weeks later or so, and the Christmas trees they have all these beautiful presents that are just immaculately wrapped and all like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what's all the presents? Cause I'm just not used to that. They don't do that. I'm like, what's up with all the presents? And Dad was like, oh yeah, the gays did it. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, they're all empty.
They're all fake.
They're all fake. They're all empty boxes, but they all wrapped up. So it looks beautiful. It looks picturesque.
Yeah.
So when Dad posted it, people were like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And I like took a snapshot and sent it to us. It's all lies. Just lies.
It's all fake.
It's fake.
Empty boxes.
Yeah. You live on a bed of lies.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
It is. But I mean, they're a real for everything they've done for mom and dad, man, they did a really damn good job. They've had the owner of the company I guess like maybe district manager or something of the company they bought all the appliances from. They actually set up a dinner party. They had a chef come to their house and like really show them how to use all the appliances, what you can do with them, and made them a full 3-course meal kind of shit. So we got the leftovers the next day, some of the steak and stuff. Oh my fucking God, it was amazing.
Bro, you're making me hungry.
I'm telling you, you're like, you'll know whenever.
I got some cheese chips.
Yeah.
You want some cheese chips?
No, those fucking chips look so fucking sad. They don't even look appetizing. It's like you took like a slice of cheese and put it on those.
This is old school. I still love some old school tortilla chips with just some shredded cheese on top. Boom, that's it.
30 seconds in the microwave.
That's it.
And they're fucking floppy as fuck.
No, they're stiff.
No, look, that's stiff right there, man.
Let me see.
Yeah.
That's some Costco chips.
Let's see if he's got any crunch.
Oh, it should. Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
There you go.
That's Costco chips, son.
That's Costco right here. Here, it's good, man. I'm telling you.
I take it back.
It's not bad, is it? Yeah. Now, see, that's just the base. And then every now and then you can get a little freaky, throw some taco meat on it with some fucking...
That's called nachos.
Nacho. Well, that's nachos. Right there. That's nachos. That's Tyler's.
No. That's tortilla chips and cheese.
That's
cheese.
That's
Cheese
Tyler's.
chips.
That's Tyler's nachos. When he says, "I want nachos," okay, cool. He just throws some fucking chips and some cheese and microwave, and
He
he's
did
happy.
get that from me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go when I get home. I'm gonna go make a nice salad
Okay.
with some nachos.
There you go.
Yep. So that 700 calories that I lost in that workout are gonna be back.
Bring them back.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I told Squirrel.
Well, that's why you work out. I mean,
I told Squirrel when we got done. I'm like, okay, I burned 700 calories. That means I could have 700 calories with whatever we eat. I'm like, I'm gonna put that shit back on.
Dude, I'm glad to see he's like doing a seminar up in New York when he's
Bro, so
that's awesome.
He got invited to do the Sogi tournament in New York.
Yep.
He initially had one super fight. Well, they got him a second super fight. What do you got there?
Jesus, what is that? Other than a fucking noisemaker.
What's wrong?
I'm making Chris cringe over there.
Oh, because of the noise from the bag.
Fucking
Okay.
bags. God, they're the loudest thing on earth. Anyways, continue.
Sorry.
Anyway, he got invited to the Sogi tournament, and they got him a super fight. Well, after they got him the first super fight, he wanted to have a rematch with the guy that he lost to at the previous tournament. Mm-hmm. So they got him a second super fight. Well, not only that, the guy wants Chris to also be part of his quintet because they're doing the quintet as well.
Oh shit!
So Chris is like, I don't know, it's $100, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because I don't have the money, whatever.
Yeah.
But the guy also set him up to do a seminar the following day. So Chris is actually going to be doing a seminar after the tournament. I think it's on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And donation base. So hopefully he'll make a little bit of bank on that one.
Cool.
So yeah, he's got a lot of stuff coming up.
Well, he's doing what you should do. If this is the line that you want to follow and this is the path you want to go.
Yeah.
This is the shit you got to do.
So he's going to San Diego in September. September, is it? I believe so. Because to that 3-day camp that they have, Boogie and Gio. Mm-hmm. And then they're trying to get him also a super fight for the next Ultimate Mat Warriors. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Ultimate Mat Warriors is September 14. So if he gets it, then he'll go to San Diego. But he's still going, I want to say July or August, he's still going to that camp that they have. So it's going to be 3 days. So he's putting in the time. So he's putting in work.
He's doing what you got to do. Work.
I learned a name for that this week. It's networking. You're networking.
He is networking.
Yeah.
Networking.
Just like we're networking with the guys from Sportzilla.
Yeah, Sportzilla.
Yes.
Whatever that is.
Sorry,
group. Sportzilla.
It's a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Anyways, I mean, he's doing what you got to do, man. He's like putting in the work, doing the travel, going to tournaments wherever he can get the invites and the super fights and shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey, he deserves it. I mean, it's not like he's been sitting on his ass not doing anything and the shit's just been handed to him.
Yeah.
You know, he's been
trying to get his name out there, and he's doing well enough for people to take notice and invite him to do other super fights and tournaments and stuff.
And I think
like
it's the right people that are noticing him. I mean, he's got a good, pretty decent relationship with Gio and Boogie. I know he's good with Zach and JM up there.
Yeah.
So I mean, shit,
he was.
Those are big hitters.
Last week, and they had that combat jiu-jitsu qualifier at HQ.
Yeah, I wish we could have figured out a way to get him there.
He got the call, but it was like a day before the actual event, and he just couldn't make it.
Yeah. I mean, he could have, but the problem is the money it would have cost to get him there. Because as soon as you texted me, we were actually over at my uncle's house, having dinner with them and Dad, and you texted me, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I told Amanda, so she was already immediately looking up flights and stuff like that just to see what we could do. If there was even a possibility of getting him there. And there was. I mean, there was.
I'll tell you the story. He got the ticket, but had to get it refunded because his ride failed him again.
Why did he not call me?
What the hell?
Well, the flight was going to Orlando.
Again, why did he not call me?
It was late at night.
Why did he not? I'm a strangle his little ass.
Bro, listen. It would have been pushing it, I was at home and I'm like, bro, I got so much going on. I just can't leave and take him to the airport. But anyway, I digress. He's doing good. I'm
a strangler.
He missed this one, but he's got so many other shit going on that, he's in a good spot. He's doing good.
I mean, I know he's better at jiu-jitsu than me, but I outweigh him by like 200 pounds.
Yeah, I think he's still going to get out of it.
We'll see.
No.
I'm going to stuff his ass in that bag I got him.
He might fit.
He will.
Yeah, that bag is big enough.
Well, now a lot of the flights we found, they were out of JAGS here.
How much were they?
But you gonna pay $295.
Yeah, you're gonna pay.
They were $1,000.
Oh no,
yeah.
He didn't have that kind of money.
Well, I know that was the only thing. It was like, fuck.
Believe it or not, flights from Orlando to LAX, they're like $250 round trip. Yeah,
really?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Shit, let's go.
Who is that on though?
Leave those damn kids downstairs.
Asia Airlines or something? I'm not flying on those.
I don't know.
It's on a broomstick.
Yeah. You get drugged behind the plane. You're
it's I don't know the airline that it was, but it's like something like Frontier or something like that, and they have those
specials
in training pilots. That,
right.
If you make it, you make it. If you don't, well, we just lost the plane. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, fuck the people inside.
Yeah. I mean, you only paid us $250 for the ticket round trip, so it's not a big loss here.
Exactly. We lost the plane. That's the biggest loss right there. For them, at least.
Yeah. I'm going to have to text them and be like, bro.
Okay, well, we're not going to leave from Frontier. Sorry, we will not leave for that.
No, that's why
Sorry, Frontier.
Yeah, that's why we're doing Delta.
Actually, before we get slapped with a lawsuit for defamation, actually, I was joking about the Frontier thing. I don't know who the airline was. So... With that being said, we really don't know Frontier.
if it was.
We were just kidding. Relax.
JK,
allegedly.
JK.
Allegedly.
Don't seek out your legal aid because we know you can't afford an attorney on us.
Yeah, we got people behind us.
Those four.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of them's attorney.
Yeah, one of them's an attorney.
That's right. You make him rice and vegetables every day, every week.
Right.
I do.
with no flavoring whatsoever.
Nope, no flavor.
Those
lawyers, they don't like flavor in their food.
They don't like it spicy at all.
No, not this one.
Yeah.
This is the whitest of white boys.
Anyway, going back to the NFL draft, who else did the Jags pick?
Well, let's see here. First round was Josh Allen. Let's see, who did they go?
Juwan Man Taylor? Juwan. I'm sorry. Juwan.
Yeah. Where was he at? That was second round. Yeah, Juwan Taylor.
Offensive line, Florida, 6'5", 328 pounds.
Yep. And then
that's a big boy right there.
Third round, we went Josh Oliver.
Yeah.
Tight end.
I know that guy. He lives across the street from us.
Different Josh Oliver.
Oh, okay.
6'5", 260?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, big boy.
A big boy.
Big boy.
And then they picked up another linebacker, 5'10", 239. That's a small guy.
Did they? Which one was that on?
Quincy Williams?
Round 4? No, I don't think they picked 4. Yeah, they didn't pick in the 4th.
Well, it says Quincy Williams, so...
Must have been the 5th.
Unless I'm reading this wrong.
Let's see. Can I just go to here? There we go.
Who gives a fuck? Done with the draft. Rip.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Fucking ads on NFL's website.
I thought that was something you were doing.
Oh, I know.
The next, yeah.
That was his segue.
No, he probably doesn't even have the soundboard up.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Let me check.
Just in case.
Let me double check. Let's see if he does.
Stupid idiot.
He does.
He does.
He does. All right. All right.
And actually, Cowboy and Perry are not the main event tonight.
Oh, so who's the main event?
Souza versus Jack Hermerson.
Hermerson?
Yeah, Hermerson.
Oh, that's the guy that beat David Branch with a guillotine.
Okay.
And
But unfortunately, I don't know if I can watch the fights tonight and support them.
Why?
Because
Who are you boycotting now?
Greg Hardy's on this card fighting.
Did he beat your wife?
No, but he beat Austin.
Oh, God.
Not a friend of the show. I know. Nah, I'm
That's
just playing.
tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
have
rough.
to.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna have to skip that fight. Either that or just cuss at my TV
There you go.
all throughout his fight. I hope you get knocked out, you mother.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going up against a Russian.
Oh, well, you know, Mother Russia sends some badass guys to the UFC. So
Fuck yeah, they do.
who knows? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna let that beef go.
Okay.
I'm gonna let that beef go.
All right, you do that.
Some beefs you just gotta let them go.
Okay.
You know, Austin's fine. He's doing good. He's got his show on ESPN. So
Which is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So while I want to say fuck that guy, I'm gonna say whatever that guy.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah, because I was actually listening to Austin the other day when I was driving to go get Tyler.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was checking out the show. He's really fell into that role on the radio show like perfect.
What do you mean?
It's just he went for football.
Yeah.
And I mean he's always been good on the podcast and all like that.
Yeah.
But his energy, the way he talks, how he gets excited about a lot of shit, it's not like your normal, ESPN radio, AM sports talk radio. He brings a little bit more fun flair.
You got to remember, he was a professional athlete. Fucking Mike Green and these other people that are on, Dan Patrick, they were not athletes.
No.
You know who I used to like that was really, really good and he was really enthusiastic? He passed away. You probably wouldn't like him because he was black. But,
Stuart Scott.
Yeah, Stuart Scott.
Did he really pass away?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had.
I know he had
something.
cancer,
Yeah.
but I didn't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't know he passed away.
Yeah, he passed away. He was so much fun.
He was.
Yeah. He had like all these sayings, El Fuego,
Yeah.
and all kinds of shit.
Well, to me, that was during those days, man. ESPN was fun.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was a lot more fun and a lot more free. And
It feels too corporate now.
it does. It really does. It's like, they have to watch their P's and Q's. They don't want
The
to
chick
say-
is fun. What's her name?
the blonde girl that used
The
to,
blonde girl.
that's the
yeah.
only one Amanda's ever liked.
Oh, she was the one on the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of the fun little 30-minute show with,
Yeah.
Yeah. SB Nation, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
She's really the only woman that I appreciate her comments
Yeah.
during her whatever you.
yeah.
You call it whatever.
Yeah. Her commentary.
Sportscasting.
Even though I'm a woman, I'm totally against a whole bunch of women on the field looking like idiots with their high heels on the football field.
Dude,
and-
I've never seen her get so mad. And like sometimes they'll go, let's throw it down to what's her name at the field, and it's a chick.
Gail King, and it's like, bitch, you're like Oprah's friend. That's the only reason why you have any job right now. And you, I don't know, they're just always it just look like dummies. They just do.
Yeah.
And then, I'm so offended. I go into the locker room and there's like naked men. Get the fuck out of there. You're not supposed to be in there anyways. And if you
on, let's be
you're going to
real.
get a good show, okay? Just take advantage of
let's
it and
be
shut the hell
real.
up.
She was trying to take a look at some big black cock.
Hey.
Well, you heard way back when, the women would go in and, they're harassing me. Yeah, because there's a fucking woman with a whole bunch of naked ass men in here.
Naked.
Yeah. Naked. Just stand there and enjoy the view and do what you're going to be doing and shut up.
Yeah, because if you go in there and you just like don't pay attention that there's a bunch of dicks around, eventually because if the guys see you going, I'm intimidated by all the dicks, they're gonna.
Well, they can see that you're uncomfortable. So what are they gonna do? They're
gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
So they take off their towels as she walks in and.
Yep.
Hey. Why don't you come over here and interview me?
Yeah. A lot of guys with their feet up on the bench, kind of Captain Morgan pose and stuff like that.
Right. I don't know. I'm not the usual, I would say, woman when it comes to that sort of thing. I would rather not see you on the field.
You sound real feminist right now.
Yeah. She is.
Sometimes there are some things I watch on TV and I'm like, you just are dumb. You're just dumb. You can't expect certain things to happen when you put yourself in situations. Like, what is that guy? Steen, the producer guy that would like take Weinstein. Come up for a nightcap. And they were surprised when they went up and he wanted to like roofie them and have sex with them. What else do you think this motherfucker is going to do to you?
Wow,
you really are going
I know.
I mean, come on now.
Well, he not only
I'm not saying that it was right. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying what he did was right. What I'm saying is what's fixing to happen. So you know what you do. You don't do it. Period. Plain and simple. You're going to get offended by men in the locker room being naked. Don't go in there.
That's right.
There you go.
If you don't want to take a look at cocks, just don't go in the locker room.
Just don't go in there.
Don't go. Just plain and simple. Anyways, back on the whole. Yeah, I only like her.
Yeah.
She's the only one that I've ever watched.
I can't remember her fucking name now.
I can't either. But she's cool. I like her.
Yeah, she blew up on that show, and then she actually left ESPN, and she went and did her own thing, I think at either Fox or one of the other stations, and then it didn't do as well, and then I think she's came
back in ESPN.
Yeah, she came back to ESPN.
I think she's in, it's called Get Up with, fuck. I forgot his fucking name too. Jalen Rose and, fuck, what is her fucking name?
Michelle Beadle.
That what her name is?
Yep.
Okay.
Shout out to Michelle Beadle.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Hot as fuck and knowledgeable too.
Yes. The other woman, this is not a journalist or anything for sports, but the blonde girl that does the reviews of the really high end, expensive ass fucking cars.
Oh yeah. On Facebook, yeah.
Oh God, she's really good too. I like her a lot.
Well, she seems like she knows a lot about cars.
Yes. I just watched a little preview of Rolls Royce Cullinan. I saw her
Colonoscopy? What?
No, Cullinan. It's
okay.
a Rolls Royce. It's like their highest end little SUV. Dude, that thing's badass, by the way. But I like her a lot. She's cool as hell. But yeah, she's very knowledgeable about. That would be my all-time job right there. Ooh.
You like cars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a car girl.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know about cars?
Not a lot.
So this one's got tires and a couple of doors, and it goes really fast.
Well, now
This Rolls Royce is cool. It's got a refrigerator in it, and it's got like a little picnic area in the back, and you lift the back up, and then there's two little picnic chairs and a little table that comes out.
Sold!
With its crystal that you can put your liquor in or whatever. And this thing was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buy from you.
Yeah.
No.
Well, now, see, here's the thing. Now, if you start trying to get her to, what's the motor size, you start trying to go down the history of cars and stuff like that. That's not her.
Well, it's got that motor that you just turn it on and it goes.
And it's like,
But now,
I like those.
If you start getting onto her, like when she goes to look at a car, she's done her research. Yeah. She's looked it up. She knows what she's talking about when it comes to, what she's looking for in that. So it's always fun to watch her. When she went to go get the Audi, I just sat back and just let it ride, and you would see the salesman come up, try to talk her into this or, try to tell her that. And she'd just be like, nah, that's not what I want. It's not what I want this. And this is why, da-da-da-da-da. So it's always been fun to watch her buy cars because guys, oh, look, it's got the mirror so you can, I don't fucking care about that mirror.
I don't care about that mirror.
Look, how does it handle?
Does this thing got some pick up and go or what? See, I don't necessarily know the motor size per se, but I want to know. I don't want the less of the liters. I want the more of the liters.
You want the gas guzzler.
Yes. I don't care about gas mileage. Well, I do a little bit because I drive far for work, but
you should have gotten a Tesla. Those get up and go.
So yeah, I mean, if I had $2.95, I'd get one of those.
Those are dope, but
those are dope.
Electric, so you ain't got to worry about a motor.
Yeah,
because run some batteries. Mm-hmm. So, but they're also like $100,000 for the nice one. Yeah, the one that really gets up and goes.
I want the little not little. I want the SUV one. That's the one.
The one with the gold wing doors. Looks
the Tesla X.
What you waiting for?
Oh, because I
that money.
Tesla money.
It's that whole adulting thing when you have to like pay for shit on time.
Nah, fucking kids. Get rid of them. Like put them up. Can you put them back for adoption or?
No, I think it's too late.
In New York,
take them to the fire station and you could just drop them off, and they say there's no questions asked.
Well, in New York, you could actually have an abortion. So late term.
Yeah, these are like real late term.
Right,
yeah, that's
13 and 10 years. Like, goddamn, why didn't you do this like 13 years ago?
That's real late. I don't know.
Well,
if you show up with them, what would they say?
Well, you just say, I'm here to abort my kids.
I'm here to abort my kids. I really wonder what they would do.
They probably put you in jail.
Probably.
Under the jail.
No, knowing my luck, that's what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you have to do the fire station. There was a woman, there was a big story back when those things first started happening. A woman did take her, it was either 13 or 14-year-old child and legit left him.
I think it was her son.
Yeah, it was her son.
Probably because he was a douchebag.
And that's what it is. It's he's not listening. So this is a safe drop. I'm dropping. And she did.
Can you do that with your husbands too?
Well, wait. Where would you leave them?
Yeah.
At the fire station.
Oh.
I just drop
I thought
them
you'd
off.
probably take them to the Humane Society or something.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
Get to hang out with dogs.
Tie them up to the fence. Be like, hey, hey, he's yours now.
Yeah. Leave me in a cardboard box by the front door.
He's like, he's got all these shots and he's already eaten today.
Yep.
He's good to go.
He's good till tomorrow at least.
I walked him. He used the bathroom. He's good.
There you go.
It's good.
Speaking of cars, I know that you like that new Jeep that's about to come out. The Gladiator?
The 6-wheel truck.
No, I thought you talking about the Gladiator.
Which one's the Gladiator?
The Jeep Gladiator. It's got the 4 doors with the little small
the trunk, the trunk. Pickup, sorry, the bed in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I didn't know what it was called.
I tell you, I
or was it your dad that likes it?
My dad likes it too. I like it. I do, but the problem is I can't pay what they want to sell those things for.
Well, they just apparently may have lowered the price because they have a deal going on where you can lease one for $143.
Yeah.
And that's a 2020.
So it'll look good in my driveway.
Yeah.
Don't drive it. It's a lease.
You can't go anywhere.
Man, for $143.
Nah. I want something I can use. I put too many miles on my shit. I do. As much as I drive.
Fine, don't fucking buy it then.
I'm not going to. The problem is because
I wouldn't buy them. Yeah, they're too. The whole problem with the Jeeps is they're too expensive for what you don't get.
Yeah, and believe it or not, they're not that comfortable.
I don't know, man. I rented one when I went to Puerto Rico, and it was pretty comfortable.
Was it?
Yeah.
Now see, because I
had the 4-door.
Okay, because I drove my buddy's 4-door for a while,
Yeah.
for a week, because I had mine in the shop. First couple days, it was cool.
I felt tall too.
Well, I mean, it was cool. I dug it. The kids dug it and all like that. But then, 3-4 days, they're loud. The interior noise is just loud.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of creature comforts to it.
It's pretty basic.
Very basic. And if it's that basic and I'm dropping,
$40,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
that's it. The entry model.
Yeah.
If you want to get like the Call of Duty version, which has got all the bells and
I
whistles.
don't think you can get a 4-door one for $40,000. I think the 4-doors they start around 55.
Jesus Christ, they shove it up their ass is what they can
Exactly.
do with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, because Ray, they're built, you can take the top off and they can get wet and whatever.
Listen,
but
I know plenty of people that can take their top off and
Exactly.
get wet for free.
For free.
well, I don't know.
And they will give
Is
you
that really free?
Yeah, well,
Is it really?
And they'll give me a ride.
There you go.
Wink, wink.
But that might not be free.
I know. Well,
You can't stick your crazy.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Yeah,
No.
you can't do that.
No.
But yeah, look, I'm a little bougie about my cars.
She is.
I'm sorry to admit, I just am. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
And plus, the thing is,
You can't be that bougie when you were driving a Ford Fusion.
That's why I have what I have now, is because that's when I realized I'm bougie about my cars. I said, because I went from a Cadillac. I said, okay, we need to save some money, gas, and all the above, and blah. It'll be fine. I promise it'll be okay. And then I drove it for a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, I have made a mistake.
I've made a big mistake. I have tried to convince myself that this is okay, and it's just not, and I can't do it.
Well, listen, I drove a car that I really didn't like for 10 years.
Yeah.
It was reliable as fuck.
Yeah.
A Honda Accord, but did I want to drive a 4-door sedan? No, I didn't. I lost so many cool points, but you know what? That car took me everywhere.
yeah.
Well, sometimes you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And
And
until those one days when you do say, I'm an adult, I'm going to go buy me another dang car.
Yep.
I do like that new Hyundai Genesis G70.
Oh, it does look good.
And it's only 45.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
Because it's got, 340 horsepower, and it's a luxury car,
Yeah.
but it's badass. For 45, it's got just as good specs as a BMW.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When you start getting into, you start driving some of these even low end to mid luxury vehicles, and you start finding some of these things, you go, oh man, I really like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do without this ever again.
If you would have told me 10 years ago that I was going to be buying a Hyundai, as my next car, I would have laughed in your face.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do.
And
10 years
But
ago, I
10
would have
years
said
ago-
absolutely not.
10 years ago, the Hyundai then was not the Hyundai now.
No, I understand.
So you were,
Yeah.
I mean, those vehicles 10 years ago, yeah, you were buying a $10,000 car that you were just hoping to get you through a couple years.
Bro, like I'm so happy with my car. And it's a 2013. It's now 6 years old. It's about to hit 60,000 miles, and it runs great.
Yeah.
I haven't had any issues. The only issue that I had was with the radio, and that sometimes it disconnects and it doesn't want to connect to my iPhone, and it's a pain in the ass. But for the most part, I kept up with the maintenance, and as long as you keep it with the maintenance, you're
Yeah.
good to go.
Yep. That's me. That's one of the first things I got to do.
Reliable.
When I get back
Yeah.
from North Carolina, I got to take the truck to go get its oil changed. So it's need an oil change. But there again, that's the thing. Like now that I've got a truck, it's one of those things where I've gone, holy shit, I can never not have a truck again now. Cause I'm like, this is the greatest thing in the world. Having a truck again. I could throw shit in the back. I could just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Yes. And the creature comforts that I got, being able to literally just connect my phone, toss it down, and then being able to still use my phone through the touchscreen. I'm like, why is this not, how have I been missing this for all these years? This is stupid.
Because you had an excursion.
So I had it. Now, granted, I loved my excursion. I did, but it was time to get rid of her.
Yeah.
Broke my heart. But
It did. It did a little bit.
You seem to be
hurt.
okay.
It hurt.
it hurt. No, I mean, it hurt.
He's only okay because he gets to use the touch screen and connect his phone and then,
Yeah, I mean, legit.
Yeah.
If I would have had to get rid of the excursion and I'd have went to just like a standard, F100, F4, F150, kind of truck, yeah, I wouldn't be okay. I'd be mad. I'd be like, fuck this. This is garbage. Or, a Fusion.
Bro, you
I'd be
should've
like,
just-
fuck this.
Yeah, I would
Just go to the
will not
Raptor.
do that again. I will just.
But you got to go to the Velociraptor.
Nah. I'm to the point, man, like, I very rarely do I ever get into the motor. Like, I don't hardly ever go.
Well, you wanted a diesel,
Yeah.
so.
He still can because I don't.
That truck can.
I don't know. Remember what he was backing up to the travel trailer the other day, and he just got on it real good. And I thought, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And it kind of.
Now,
But
even that
he
excursion.
will only do that if he's really trying to have the people in front of him move.
Yeah.
Like they won't move over. Yeah, he gets a little road rage sometimes just with.
I've gotten better.
That's not good, bro.
No, like I said, I've gotten better over the years.
He has.
I used to be real bad about it. Because there again, I'm just one of those people where, things should work a certain way. And if those things don't work that way, I know you're that way too, bro.
I'm like that with technology.
I know you are.
If the instruction says press this button and this is what's going to happen, it better fucking happen.
I agree.
Because otherwise it's bullshit.
I know. And I'm the same way. If things should be simple and all of a sudden they become not simple, I get real angry.
Yeah.
Now, not so much anymore. I've kind of learned to slow down, take a little bit of a breath. Just, all right, come on. Bitch, don't give me that look.
I'm taking that he's full of shit right now.
Yeah.
Explain.
So we had this.
Oh, damn. She had a story. She had one in the clip.
Tell it.
And it's not even like big stuff either. It's not even like technology stuff. We had this,
I can't tie my goddamn shoes.
No, we had this potato smasher in the drawer, and it just wasn't
Smashing good enough.
going in the drawer good enough for him.
Every time you tried to close the drawer, it would like kick up and move something, and it kept lodging.
Whatever. So he just grabbed the thing, walked out into the backyard, and threw it in the woods. and I'm like, what was that? It just wouldn't go in the drawer.
You are so full of shit.
I'm
talking about.
I got another one.
Calm down.
I got another one.
Hold on. In my defense, how long ago was that though? That was like 3 years ago.
Look, I have another one.
Oh, here we go. Shit.
Hold on, where's her mic at?
We have this toaster.
Not anymore.
Dude, that was like 3 or 4 years ago.
And so it just wasn't toasting appropriately. He just got real pissed off, so he Hulk smashed it, bam, right from each side.
I moved the elements closer to the bread. It toasted
so
better.
it toasted better.
I fixed it.
He fixed it.
You did?
So we have a toaster that's indented on both sides.
But it works.
It works. The elements are
works.
now closer to the bread, so
Yeah.
it provides a better toast.
So it sounds to me like he was just smart about it.
Yeah. I saw a problem. I
And you
figured
fixed it.
I found a solution.
Fixed it.
Some people may not agreed with the process of that solution fixing, but it works great.
Give me a minute. I'll come up with another story.
She sounded like she was going to throw you under the bus or something.
Well, the thing is
For a second time.
she's just not remembering all of them because there's been so many things. Like I got mad.
See, the guy's telling on himself. So a while ago, he's like, "Oh no, I'm much better."
I have gotten much better. I have gotten much better over the last 2 years, but there for a long stretch, I was really fucking bad about stuff like that. To the point to where, like, I would get so mad about shit, I would actually start having nosebleeds about stuff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But that was also because
That's like some real rage right there.
well, that was also
Yes.
because my fucking blood pressure was there needed to be a relief of pressure, so my nose would just start
Well,
bleeding.
why don't you just jack off?
Because I was working on
Why
something
don't
outside.
you just not be mad
Yeah, there you go.
at like
Like I would.
a potato smasher?
Hey, you know what? I haven't had that problem since I threw that thing in the woods.
No, I've never bought another potato smasher.
I take it back. Don't jack off when you're pissed off. You might just rip it out.
Yeah. People frown on that. You know, if I get mad while I'm out in public, what are you doing? I got to do this so I don't smash shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
When we were younger, it was, you see those funny kids on the videos when they're playing video games and they're like screaming and they're
Yes.
like trying to break their controllers and stuff.
I didn't try.
That was him. He would be one of those kids.
Yeah.
He wasn't a kid. He was an adult.
There for a while. There again, I was bad on video games. I always have an extra controller there because, and I've only done it to 2 controllers, but I took each one of them and I just twisted them in half.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Just one of them. Now, granted, I was in a tournament and we lost by a stupid play. So I was real pissed off.
Did they lose because of you?
No, it was somebody else that wasn't doing what they were supposed to be
Why
doing.
didn't you just fucking smash his remote?
Well, because we're not in the same room. We were, it was on Xbox. It was a Modern Warfare 2 national tournament.
You cuss him out?
Oh, yeah. We lost our shit in the lobby. But yeah, in the process, I sat there and took. Now, granted,
Fucking loser.
This was back in the day. This was back in the day, the old day of the Xbox, where you remember the old Duke controllers they had, the big giant Xbox controllers. Yeah, that's the one I took and just split it in half.
That's just dumb.
It is.
I did it a few times myself.
Yeah, I mean, but nowadays, like
I wasn't even playing in a tournament.
nowadays, like
Computer was just kicking my ass.
I'll get mad at something. Like the other day, I was playing the baseball game, and for some reason, it was just not my day, and I was just swinging at stupid pitches, and I was just like, "Fuck, you idiot!" You know, I'm like, "Come on." So I don't throw shit. I'll just be like, "God damn, you're playing dumb today." And a lot of times when I'll do that, I'll just stop. I'll be like, "All right, let's finish this game, and then we're done."
Well, because now your wife controls your money. She's like, no, you're not getting another remote.
No, I got.
He gets his allowance.
Oh, you give him an allowance?
Look, you want something, you mess it up, you Hulk smash it, you're buying a new one. I'm not buying another one.
Yep.
I'm not going to do it. You want to act like a fool like that?
It's like, you see this? This is our money.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see this right here?
That's your money.
This is your money.
Yep. And if it takes you 5 months to save your money to get a new one, that's what's going to happen. I'm not buying another one because.
And that's what we do.
Just not.
It makes it where if I want something, I just go, hey, I'm going to buy this. I don't have to ask. Hey, can we?
But it
afford
makes him think twice about breaking stuff.
How about
too.
smashing his shit?
Yeah.
I don't smash that much shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of smashing shit,
Even though my steering wheel is bent.
so
What?
what happened with your
Where?
What?
Hold on. What? In your truck?
In my work truck, yeah.
What happened to it?
I got bad one day. I was fucking hitting it like this, and now if you turn it, you can actually feel how it's a little bent.
Oh, but he's changed.
He's changed.
That was
You're full of shit.
that was
He's
last
what you
so
are.
full of crap.
I've changed. I've gotten better.
that was last year.
I can't fucking steer my.
No, it's
truck.
fine. I bent it back. It's fine.
Right. Because I just beat it from the other side.
It's like it got back to its original place.
Look, it's where my hand rests, so it wasn't quite comfortable. So I just put it down a little bit, so now it's more comfortable.
Right.
It was a problem. I fixed it. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
Fuck both of you.
So Darren Till, he got not popped by USADA, but he got arrested for some fun shit, some fun shenanigans.
Did he?
Yeah, he went all rock starred on a hotel room, and then when they got kicked out, they were going to a different hotel. And when the cab arrived, the guy got out and was putting their luggage in the cab. And they decided that they were just going to fucking steal the cab.
Oh, yes.
And,
come on.
And led the police in a little bit of a chase. And then they got caught and they got arrested. But hey, those are kind of like fun shenanigans. At least he didn't pop for Tyrannoball or anything. You know, at least he didn't get suspended for like 2 years for being on EPO.
So don't be taking drugs now.
Yeah, don't do steroids.
But it's okay.
But yes, steal a fucking cab and have some fun with it.
Yeah, he only got fined 700 pounds.
See? Like I said, fun shenanigans. 700? I think I'll pay my fine right now. You take credit cards?
You want that,
Wow.
you want that in check?
That's good stuff right there.
I think I got some pocket change for that shit.
Yeah, trashing a hotel room and stealing.
See, well, there you go.
That's totally okay.
I am so happy that he didn't pop for anything, for any kind of steroid.
Right?
And that he was just having a good old time in the Canary Islands
There you go.
with his 6 of his homies that stole the cab.
So we can go to the Canary Islands and just mess up the whole island,
Well,
and we just have to pay a little fine, and we're good
I'm not
to go.
saying mess up the whole island, but maybe a hotel
Yeah, maybe
room.
a hotel room and still a taxi.
Until it's,
All right.
yeah.
Jesus, you're wanting to cause fucking island-wide rampage.
I mean,
How big is the island anyway,
I don't
right?
do that now because I feel like I'm going to get arrested. So I don't want to do that. Maybe I can just go there and just...
Well, he's lost 2 out of his last 2 fights, so.
Yeah, he was just mad.
He was just probably mad. He was like, I'm gonna steal this fucking cab because it reminds me of Tyrone Woodley. Which, by the way, I know you hate Tyrone Woodley, but
No, I don't.
But he's getting ready to fight Robbie Lawler
Yeah, I saw that.
in June, so that should be pretty fun.
That should be a good fight.
I hope it's not like the last one, though.
No, just I guarantee you, Lawler just don't get caught in a bulldog choke.
that's still, man.
Look, I was still on the fence until I heard
Yeah.
Herb's thing. Once I
Yeah.
heard Herb, I was like, you know what? All right, I'll give this one to you.
I know.
I understand it now.
I know.
So, do I agree with it? No, but I understand his reasoning, his thought process. So I go, okay, it's cool.
Well, I understood what he was trying to say, and I agree. When your spine becomes, involved in that particular move, and you can lose sensation, and you pass out and shit, and you don't know what the fuck's going on. Then okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, good stoppage.
Yeah.
Good stoppage. I thought at one point I thought he was a little quick, but man, fuck, like Robbie had him on Queer Street.
Oh, he did.
And I
Well,
don't,
yeah, that's what happens
And
when you get
guys, I
slammed on
don't
your
mean
head.
that. I don't mean that on Fact Street. I don't mean it in any derogatory kind of way.
Hey, Rogan said it.
It's just, did he?
Yeah, he said that years ago.
He said Queer Street.
Yeah, he said, it's probably been about 2 years ago. There was a fight and the guy was knocked. And he was like, oh, he just got knocked on Queer Street.
He did.
Yeah.
And he got shit over it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We get you good.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're great.
I mean, you're not the level of Rogan, but I'm not going to give a shit for
But
it.
then again, we also don't get the level of downloads that Rogan does. So anyway,
Almost. I mean, we're close.
so what do you
Ish.
think? What do you think about DC being your pound for pound king, number one on the rankings?
That's tough. That's tough.
I
know.
I posted it on my Facebook, and Brandon shared it on Sportzilla.
Yeah.
And we got into a big debate over it.
And I mean, the
I'm okay
points,
with it.
their points are valid.
Were my points not valid too?
They were. They were. They
Thank you.
were.
See, the thing is that I can argue with both ways.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
It's
Just tough. It's just tough you being listed pound for pound when the guy that's beat you twice is ranked number 2.
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
What?
okay, beat you once and
Okay.
then cheated
Thank you.
the second time.
Thank you. And called a no contest.
yeah.
Because of it.
Yeah.
Also, DC was more active than Jones because Jones was suspended.
Yes.
So he had more fights going on.
I agree. I
So-
see your point,
Thank you.
but it's still just tough.
Hey, deal with it, bro.
I know.
Deal with it.
There again, that's one of those things. That's one of those things about lists.
He is the GOAT right now. You don't believe me? Tell the UFC to take him off the rankings then. So,
But see, I mean, really, is he? I mean, where was GSP on the list? I don't remember.
he's not on the list.
See, then that list is not
What?
even fucking.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's not fighting.
So they're just saying current fighters.
How can he be on the list?
Is he fully retired? GSP has said
I
I'm
believe
retired?
I believe he retired again. Look it up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. Wait, before you look it up, how much you want to bet? As I look it up,
Right.
Yeah, as I talk slow. I don't know.
I bet you $2.
Sure.
What does it say?
So,
Go ahead.
so the rankings are just for active.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to say he is retired, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
GSP
Oh, it is. Yep.
Thank you, motherfucker.
retired when?
Let's see. Oh, who's that?
April 26th.
Yesterday?
Yeah, right.
Nevertheless, he's retired.
No, let's see. This was February 20th is the article.
Thank you very much, which was a couple of months ago.
So after failing to secure the fight with Khabib,
Yep.
he will make his retirement announcement Thursday.
Yep.
All right.
So how could he be on the current pound for pound king list?
See, I didn't know that he was fully retired. I thought he was still inactive.
Fully retired and retarded.
What? Just because he believes in aliens?
You said the R word.
Just because he believes in aliens?
Does he really? Or are you just joking?
No, he does believe in aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't everybody? Duh.
Well, I mean, there is a possibility, right?
I believe in aliens. I see aliens all the time.
Illegal ones.
Well, I didn't check their papers, so I really can't say if they were illegal or anything, but nevertheless. So this is your pound for pound king.
Okay.
Changed my mind.
All right. Well, if that's current fighters, okay, I can see that.
And Jones is
2.
number does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like the poop.
So your top 10 was DC, John Jones, Khabib, Cejudo, Max Holloway, Nunes, Usman, Dustin Poirier, McGregor, and Whitaker.
I think that a couple of people should be a little bit higher. I think Amanda Nunes should be number 2 because Jones just got back to fighting.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll put her number 2 because she's also
Over Khabib?
champ.
Okay, but over Khabib?
She fucking killed Ronda. She killed Cyborg. She killed Misha Tate. And she gonna kill Holly Holm.
Oh.
4 champions right there. Okay. Well, 3, you know. I'm expecting her to kill Holly Holm. That would be 4 champions that she would destroy. So I would put her at number 2. And Sportzilla, if you guys want to get into this argument, change my mind. Change my mind.
McGregor was on that list?
Yeah.
Isn't he retired as well?
No.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, it's in the works, right?
He's number 9, and I think he should be like around 11 or 12. But anyway, I digress. So
Yeah, because he hasn't fought since that last one. That was it. That was a
Yeah,
while
he hasn't
back.
fought since 17.
since Khabib put it to him.
Right.
So
It's been a while.
No, it was last year. Last year was Khabib.
So I'll say Amanda Nunes, numero 2.
Okay.
Khabib, I would put him at 3. Cejudo at 4, I don't think so, bro. You just beat Dillashaw to get to number 3.
Yeah, but an EPO Dillashaw. That's a little higher.
It doesn't even matter, bro. Because he beat him in like 30 seconds. But I don't see him yet in the top 10. I put him at like 11 or 12. So Max, I would put at 4.
Okay.
Usman's been doing a lot of work, but so has Dustin. So I'm going to put Dustin at 5.
Over Usman?
Over Usman. Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely. Actually, Max. I'm going to put Max after Dustin, then Usman.
Wow.
Whitaker, he's been hurt. He hasn't fought in a while. I would actually remove him from the top 10.
What?
Yep. And I would substitute him with
Cejudo?
Who?
Cejudo?
You know what? Cejudo's a good spot right there.
Okay.
Whitaker.
Because I think Cejudo.
Yeah. He did. He beat DJ.
Yeah.
Then he beat fucking Dillashaw.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I could keep him at 10.
All right.
I was thinking maybe not yet, but yeah, okay, I keep him at 10.
I mean, Usman hasn't lost a bout since 2013.
Yeah, I mean he's in my top 10, so I would keep him there, but I would put Dustin, and Max. Well, Max is higher than him, so I would put Dustin above him.
Okay.
What do you think? How does your top 10 pound for pound go? I know you're probably gonna put Jones on top.
No.
No?
No.
Where'd you put him?
I don't feel he should be up there. Because of the
inactivity
and the cheating.
The cheating.
I don't think you should be. I don't know.
Well,
my personal feeling is I don't think you should be up on that list if you've been popped as much as he has.
Well, Dillashaw was in the top 10, and he no longer is after he popped. So you may have a point, but Dillashaw's also suspended for 2 years, while Jones is now active.
Yeah, which there again, I guess it's just Jones is more popular than Dillashaw, so I guess that's why Jones kind of got. I don't know. I feel like Jones has kind of gotten off pretty light on some of the shit he's done.
Well, he did serve an 18-month suspension.
Okay.
After popping for the DC fight.
Yeah.
So I mean, 18 months. That's at least 3-4 fights that you didn't have.
Yeah.
That you lost a lot of money in. Not only your purse but endorsements.
But for pound,
yeah.
Because to me, pound for pound, I just feel like pound for pound, it should be whoever's on that list. If they all fought, whoever, that should be how it would fall out. That's your pound for pound. So, I mean, DC, yeah.
Well, you're never going to get Cejudo to fight John Jones, so.
No. So, but, okay. I see, yeah, I can see that. Cejudo, I think, is weird because, he's kind of, he hasn't fought a lot in the UFC.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he hasn't.
Pull up his Sherdog.
I don't even know who that is.
Yes, you do.
What does he look like?
A little short guy.
Short Mexican guy. We still don't know about his papers.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
you got a picture of him?
I'll pull it up.
Oh yeah, no
Okay.
shit, my bad. I'm way off point on that one.
Did
Yeah,
you forget who it was?
how long has he been fighting in the
Yeah,
UFC?
sorry, he's been in the UFC since 14.
Oh shit! Since 2014. That's 5 years, bro. What are you talking about? He hasn't fought that long.
See, that just makes me that makes it weird because I just don't.
Remember him?
Yeah, like none of his fights have ever stuck out to me other than the TJ one.
Bro, you didn't watch both fights with DJ? Mm-mm. The fuck?
I don't think so. If we didn't buy him, then no.
There he is. The very Mexican,
Okay.
the very Mexican looking guy.
Okay. Okay.
Very Mexican.
I know you don't deal with that kind of people.
Yeah.
You're out here in, no side. In the no side. But yeah,
Yeah, we do.
There's Mexicans. They're just illegal.
listen, the guys that cut your grass don't count.
See,
Can you be any more racist? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I agree
guys.
with you, Chris. I think, he has been, but nothing was like,
Nothing that stuck to you as memorable?
yeah,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
really.
you're not a fan.
Okay.
Bro, this guy's an Olympic gold medalist.
No, I agree. No, I know his history.
and a
It's
UFC
fine.
champion.
All right, so I'd go DC Khabib.
Oh, AKA buddies.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I think Khabib's got, I think he's got the. I don't know. I think DC or I think Khabib's got the work that he should be higher. He should be over Jones as far as I'm concerned.
that was good. That was good.
So then let's do. I do Noons 3.
Yeah. She getting love because she's the champ.
Probably Usman 4, Holloway 5.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to put Usman at 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. You're showing him a lot of love for being a black guy.
Well, because of just what he did in his last fight, nobody else has did that. I mean, he shut his game down.
Yeah, he did.
100%.
Okay.
So
I feel you. I
mean,
I see your point.
nobody else in the last couple of years has been able to do that.
No.
So, do you not like black people?
That seems to be the consensus over there. With
Did I miss something? Dang.
That's the running joke.
that's the running joke.
All right.
Since I'm the only white guy on the podcast.
Well, not anymore.
There's a white girl.
Yeah, it's
there's
a white girl. Yeah.
All right, so I would go.
The podcast went from having 2 Latinos to, well,
2 white people.
Yeah.
Now you're the minority.
I am the minority for real.
Probably Holloway, then Poirier, then Whitaker, and then McGregor. If I'm working off of
So
this
you're going to
list.
put Holloway in front of Poirier, even though Poirier just
Yeah.
beat him,
Yeah. Just because of Holloway's history.
which is what?
I think he's had better fights.
Really?
I think so.
You forget that the fights that fucking Dustin Poirier had with Justin Gaethje and Eddie Alvarez.
I must
He
be.
beat Anthony Pettis. Come on, dog. How you gonna not show my boy Dustin some love?
He didn't remember that guy's been in the UFC since 2014, so he doesn't remember those fights.
That's got a point right there.
And Dustin's been in the UFC since like 2008. He's got over 10 years in the UFC. He's paid his motherfucking dues and ran through some people's.
No, he's only been in the UFC since 11.
What?
Yeah, 2011. UFC 125.
I don't know about that.
Okay, we'll take that up with Wikipedia.
Because Wikipedia's always right. Go in there and change Wikipedia real quick.
Right.
Go in there and change it.
I'm
Okay.
logging in.
Okay,
Hold
all
on.
right. Change it to
Let's see. You might be right, but I not until I see it. Let's see. Fights.
Go ahead.
Okay, I am. I'm looking.
I mean, he went from WEC 52.
Bro, that's still the UFC.
Oh, okay.
Come on, dog.
Okay.
That's still Sufa.
Okay. Not in 2010, it wasn't.
Here, hold these over there because I'm going to eat this whole damn bag. These are good as hell. Take
You
them
know
from
what? I take it back, bro. You were right.
I know I'm right. I'm looking at Wikipedia. Anyways.
WEC, which is Sufa 2010. Okay. All right, cool. I'll give you that. Not like I have a choice.
Yeah, right.
Fucking numbers don't lie. Anyway.
I mean, okay. All right, I'll make you happy. I'll swap Poirier and Holloway.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you see it my way. You saw his fights. You see who he's fought, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see who he's beat.
I mean, I just want
I'm
to know.
sorry you felt that way.
Yeah, I just want to know how come, like, okay, this is pound for pound.
All right. So he beat Max Holloway, champion. Eddie Alvarez, champion. Justin Gaethje, champion. Anthony Pettis, champion. Let's see. Jim Miller.
Man, you're cashing that check hard.
Right?
Getting him a new
Is
pair
he
of shoes.
currently the
Zeros.
champion, I hope?
He's the interim champion. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, everybody's an interim champion.
I'm the interim champion too. So he's beat 1, 2, 3, 4 champions.
Ooh.
Gotta give my boy some love.
Oh.
What?
Interesting. Zach, is Nunes possibly on steroids?
Oh. Is that what Zach Billings said? Mm-hmm. Is she?
I don't know.
Has she popped?
I don't think so.
Hey, like he said, if she's good with the UFC and USADA, she's good with me.
Exactly.
So unless I see something that says that she popped, are you looking for something?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find.
I know Cyborg popped, but
Oh, dude.
Duh. Color me surprised. Now next you're going to tell me Brock Lesnar popped.
Yeah.
I don't think she's popped. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either.
You are fake news.
Can't we just all agree that they're all just taking something and
I said that I think 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
somebody said no, that's not no.
I don't know, I just feel
I think it's like baseball. I think there's a large portion that are, but then I think there's probably an equal amount that aren't.
Yeah, and those are the people that are not winning.
That may be a possibility.
They're not even ranked.
They're not ranked. They're not on that list
No,
of
no.
pound for pounds.
I think to a
People.
certain extent, some people might be doing something.
They just know how to
Yeah.
do their appropriate clean out or whatever you want to call it.
Listen, from Tyrannoball or any other, ball or,
Smoke weed every day.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's tough to kind of paint them all with a broad brush until they pop.
I 100% agree. I was just making a statement that I thought that perhaps, all these guys popping, then most of them are, but until they all pop, then I have to assume that they're not.
Yeah.
Because Amanda Nunes has not popped, sack. Unless you got something else, buddy.
Yeah, unless you got some breaking
As
news.
of April 29th at 4:00, she is not currently.
No, she has not popped, so we are good.
Now, it will be interesting since Dana lost his mind finding out that they hadn't been tested for EPO.
EPO.
If he'll make them go back and start pulling some of the samples.
Well, I don't.
For his
Listen.
own benefit, he should just leave that one alone.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, if you're really going to do, hey, you saw that it's been a good run. Take care. We out.
But you know what?
I think that would. Yes.
He should leave it just to the state.
Yeah.
They leave it to the commission.
Yeah.
Let the commission test people out. Let the commission say, yeah, you're good. No, you fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what everybody else does.
Yeah. Because, goddamn it, I want
listen,
the days
I understand that what he did. He was trying to clean the sport so he can make it mainstream and sell it
okay.
for $4 billion, which is what they did.
Yeah.
And now they're making buku dollars with ESPN on their back pocket.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But maybe it's time that you saw to take a hike.
Yeah. Come back a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at it as a company standpoint, and you pay, or I don't even know if they pay them.
Oh, they do.
But you rely on this
Lots of
company
money.
to be able to do their job, and they've not been able to do their job consistently. As a business person, your logical thing is to get rid of that source.
Well, the thing is I think they've been doing their job consistently, but the problem is they
They're
haven't.
consistently inconsistent.
No, because I think when people pop, they pop, and it's a legit.
Well, no fucking
you
shit.
can't pop one time, but not the next, but you pop the next time. And then, oh yeah, by the way, we hadn't been testing that. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, now
and then,
that, I
no,
think
you can't.
that's
no,
fucked up.
that's
It's half-assed.
it's half-assed.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Yeah.
like I said,
Because these are people's livelihood.
yeah.
You know, even if they're not, they could test a positive and not really be taking that. And just as a medical profession, we have that happen all the time when we do drug tests on our patients. Mm-hmm. We get false positives. So we're looking at these individuals and we're thinking, oh my God, they're taking some, but they're really not, because there are some medications that can test positive for particular things. For example, Protonix, which is used for GERD, acid reflux. If you take a drug test, you can test positive for THC.
Oh shit.
So, and that is somebody's livelihood. You could lose your job. You could lose your sponsorships. You could lose your stuff.
Chad.
Just with.
Yeah, Mendez.
Remember Chad Mendes? That cream for his psoriasis, whatever the fuck he got?
Exactly. That stuff, you can't just be like, oh, you have to be accurate at this stuff. And you have to have some sort of buffer in there. And whether it's, 2 out of 3 or whatever. But, you know.
My thing with USADA was the whole fucking picogram thing, which is like a trillionth of a particle of whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your fucking, tests are so advanced that you can pick out a picogram out of somebody's body and then say, well, it really doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, then don't fucking bring it up.
Exactly. Yep.
Because if it doesn't make any difference, then you're going to have what happens when fucking Jones pops positive all the time.
Yeah.
You know, all this fucking hate that he gets. Shit, he gets hate from me too. I use the whole picogram shit all the time. He's on picograms.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter because
it's going to follow him forever.
Yeah, because it's so fucking small that it doesn't really do anything as far as enhancing your performance.
Well, the problem is,
then don't fucking bring it up.
But the problem is it's opened up the door now to where if realistically, if he wanted, he could still do the same roids, use the same protocol. But
that's the thing, though. You know, what about the levels? If he comes in with a higher level of it, then they're going to be like, no, this is not a picogram. At this point, you're actually doing more than, whatever the picogram would be.
Yeah.
So.
But he has a leg. But unfortunately, you've given it some validity and you've given him a leg to stand on.
Well, not only that, when Nowitzki went on JRE, he was talking about that was the theory. That is a theory. This is not.
Yeah, it's not even proven.
It's not even proven.
Yeah.
So, but you come out and say that this picogram, which is like such a small particle that doesn't even matter, it doesn't enhance anything. And you know what? Keep your fucking mouth shut. He tests clean. He's good to go.
Well, it's the same thing.
Leave it at that.
Well, it's the same thing where they can pop people. That's why they got rid of the IVs. Or at least from my understanding, one of the reasons why they got rid of IVs was because they could test that you'd actually had an IV.
Well, first of all, I think that's bullshit because, yes, if you had the IV from a different source, then, yeah, I can see where you would taint it and whatever and put something in there. But if you administer the IV yourself, USADA, then you wouldn't have that problem because you know your source.
But is that USADA's job to administer? Or is it their...
Well,
it should be it should be
the UFC has a wellness program.
Yeah, it should be the UFC.
Which is, Nowitzki's, area of expertise.
Yeah.
He runs the wellness program.
Yeah, he should sign off on
He should go to a company and say, I need IVs. I need to have these guys rehydrated as soon as they weigh in because they're fucking dying.
Yeah.
And trust that source is going to be good. Don't pick a shady guy from the,
Yeah, don't buy it from the back of somebody's car.
Right, exactly.
And the only thing you can really tell from that is that their blood's diluted. You can't test and say, oh, we got IV. There's no test test for IVs.
Well, they said they could pick up that their tests were so good that they could actually pick up that they'd had, an IV, not because of the dilution, but they could see the particles, the plastic.
Wow, then they need to go into business for hospitals instead of dumb bullcrap testing on freaking athletes.
That was their thing.
Because we don't even have that advanced testing in where I work, where you can test if somebody.
I think it's time for USADA to go. Sorry, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
You cleaned up the sport. You got Dana's $4 billion.
Yeah.
And
I heard he's
Dana didn't get $4 billion.
But I think he's only going to be with the UFC for a couple more years, from what I heard. I think Rogan said something about it the other day that he was only going to be there till like 2022.
Well, his contract expired.
Fact checking this before you say it.
No.
Well, his contract will expire.
Okay. Yeah.
So once the contract expires, they do have the option of renewing it. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, he's the face of the UFC. Nobody knows who fucking Ari Emanuel is.
Nope.
No.
So.
Or what he looks like.
WM. Well, you probably Google his ass and see who he is, but.
Well, it's just like I think they'll always try to renew Rogan to be there, and eventually though
I think Rogan's getting a little.
Oh, he is.
Like you know what? I'm good.
I'm good.
But Rogan's also part of that UFC. Like if he's not commentating on a pay-per-view, it's like it's the end of an era. It's like, are you good with having somebody else? Is it going to be as fun? Because he's so.
It will be for me because I'll just pull up my iPad and just
go watch
the Fight Companion.
Fight Companion, yeah. Listen to him,
dude. Those are some of the best times. Like everybody will go to bed.
Yeah.
I'll be watching a fight night. I'll pull up the iPad. I'll sync up everything up, and then it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because you're watching the fight, you're listening to them. It's like hanging out with your buds, watching the UFC fights.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But anyway, USADA, pack it up.
Go away.
Back it up. Get the fuck out. That's me being Dana White, telling them to leave. Anywho, do we have anything else you want to cover?
Nah.
Amanda, anything else you want to add?
I don't.
Okay. No, that's a no.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Train of thought just went.
I'm thinking.
We ain't got time for that.
No, I don't. You guys don't care anyway, so it's cool.
Wow.
Okay, well, cool.
Really don't.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
Fuck you guys.
I did see something before we go about cannabis. The fastest growing job market in the United States involves cannabis.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
I believe that as well. Yep.
And Philip Morris, Altera, who owns Marlboro, they just decided that they were going into the cannabis business. Putting $4.2 billion in a Toronto company to take 45% of their stake. And not only that, but they're also pushing to buy additional,
they're going to try to get majority share.
They're trying to get 55%.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to corner the market because they got the money.
Well, that's the thing. It's a money maker.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you better and unfortunately they've got all the money in the world. They can throw their weight around more than anybody else.
Yeah, but I won't buy from them. If
I won't either, but you may not have a choice.
If it ever became legal and I started smoking weed, I wouldn't buy from.
Yeah, but okay. Here's the problem though. You have somebody that big that throws their weight around like they can. What if you wind up, you may not have a choice?
What do you mean you don't have a choice?
You have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be other growers.
No, you just don't buy it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could do that, but I mean,
Yeah.
if they come in, they corner it and they go, yes, and then the government comes out and go, yes, we'll legalize it. But it has to be through, this. Yeah, I mean, you have to realize that's a reality.
If you come out and say that and I decide to smoke weed, here, this is what I say.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
I mean,
I'll start doing heroin or cocaine.
Yeah, right.
No, you won't.
We'll get on that weight loss program.
Real quick. Anyway, that's all we got for this week. Again, shout out to Sportzilla. We are now cross promoting with them. And what do we got? We got anything else?
Nah.
Nothing else coming up? No?
No, you need to get with, what's his name to get him on here? The Muay Thai.
Yeah, Giles.
Yeah,
Okay.
Giles, you need to get on that.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Well, that's a different topic.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate you listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.